we turn now to Storm Watch 12. Chief Meteorologist Matt Hoffman to give us a look at our conditions and an update about night skiing.
Today was the last of it for twilight skiing up at Mount Ashland. We got a photo of it in a little bit earlier this evening. Thanks to Paula for sending this in. She was on the other end of the valley in Ashland. You can see the lights there up at Mount Ashland. We have quiet conditions out there this evening. But notice the next storm system just off to the west. Clouds are starting to increase. Winds are picking up for parts of the region. Take a look at temperatures this hour. 52 in Gold Beach. It's still 48 in Montague, 43 degrees in Medford. Colder on the east side. Look at Lakeview, 19 degrees. So it is pretty cold for the east side. 37 in Klamath Falls. It won't be as cold tonight in the basin, but parts of Lake County will still get awfully bitter for tonight. Looking at lows in our west side valleys, mainly down into the 30s. Rain moving in along the coast. Later on tonight, in about another hour or two, we should start to see that rain starting to move in along the coast. Wind advisories in place for the Shasta Valley until 10 a.m. Saturday. Through the day tomorrow for the east side, gusts out of the south and southwest up to 50 to 55 miles per hour. So for your Saturday, we're going to see that precipitation spreading inland into the morning hours. And as we go through the afternoon, we're actually going to start to see things kind of wind down when it comes to rain and snow. Some breaks of sunshine possible as well. We'll get up to around 51 in Grants Pass, 45 in Klamath Falls, up to 45 in Mount Shasta, and 49 degrees in Brookings. Could even see a thunderstorm as well along the coast. For the Rogue Valley for tomorrow on your Saturday, definitely pretty wet in the morning. Rain is going to be likely through about mid-morning, and then some showers lingering into the afternoon. But by about 4 or so, we should be mainly dry in the Rogue Valley. Medford, we could see temperatures getting up into the middle 50s with enough sunshine, but it will definitely be cooler than today. We do have winter weather advisories in place. There will be some snowier conditions for some of our higher elevations up around Crater Lake, and then also some of the higher terrain of Siskiyou County above 4,500 feet in western Siskiyou County and in the Mount Shasta area, including the town of Tennant. These go from 4 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Saturday. Snowfall amounts 2 to 4 inches for Lake of the Woods. Higher totals further to the north, likely easily over a foot of snow for Crater Lake. Notice pretty light totals on the east side, a dusting up to an inch or two. That's about it. And then for the Mount Shasta City area, you folks getting about a trace to an inch, but we should see more snow for the Mount Shasta area with that next storm system coming in on Sunday. But tomorrow, you can see that wet weather spreading inland into tomorrow morning. Rain, higher elevations, snow level starting off around 3,000 feet or so, and then climbing up to about 4,500 feet or so in the afternoon. But we will see a lot of that shower activity tapering off, some breaks of sunshine, and then here comes the next storm on Sunday. Heavier precipitation expected, especially for the west side and in the Mount Shasta area, and we're going to see stronger winds with this system as well for your Sunday. We do have a high wind watch still in place for the coast. 10 p.m. Saturday to 8 a.m. Sunday. We could get some gusts pushing 60, maybe as much as 75 miles per hour. All in all, a pretty wet weekend shaping up, especially for the coast and coastal mountains. This is through the entire weekend, and we're looking at about 2 to 4 inches for west side valleys, between about 1/4 to as much as 3/4 of an inch. And then snowfall for Sunday, looking at definitely some higher totals for more of the region. But once again, some of the heaviest amounts will be for the coastal mountains and for parts of Siskiyou County, southern Siskiyou County. So we do have high winter weather impacts set in place for Sunday because of the combination of snow and wind. Your 7-day forecast looking like this. Wet weather this weekend for the coast, heavier rain with that system on Sunday, and stronger winds as well, damaging wind threat for sure. And then Northern California, more rounds of rain and higher elevation snow through the weekend, early next week, drying out by Wednesday. The Klamath Basin, wintry and windy for this weekend. Colder temperatures expected as well. For the mountains, expect snow, difficult pass travel at times, especially with that next system on Sunday. More wintry weather into early next week. And then in the Rogue Valley, mainly looking at just rain this weekend. Not going to be as wintry as last weekend, but notice by the end of the 7-day forecast, sunny skies and temperatures getting pretty close to 70 by next Friday.